In a world full of chaos, distractions, and emotional triggers, staying calm is not just a skill, it's a profound practice of mindfulness. When everything around you is falling apart, your ability to maintain control over your emotions can mean the difference between inner peace and inner turmoil. But here's the wisdom from Buddhism. Calmness is not an innate trait. It is a state of mind that you can cultivate through practice and awareness. As the Buddha said, the mind is everything, what you think you become. In today's video, we'll explore 8 powerful Buddhist teachings that will show you how to train your mind to stay calm, no matter what life throws at you. By the end of this video, you'll have the spiritual tools and insights to master your inner peace and face life's challenges with a serene and centered mind. 1. Breathe to command your mind. Your breath is the anchor of your mind. In moments of stress or anxiety, your breathing becomes shallow and erratic, which can amplify feelings of panic. To command your mind and regain control, focus on deep, intentional breathing. Inhale slowly through your nose, allowing your abdomen to rise, hold for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. This deliberate practice sends signals to your brain that you are safe, calming your nervous system. The more you practice mindful breathing, the easier it becomes to access this state of calm when you need it most. Each breath becomes a reminder that you have the power to ground yourself. Over time, this technique creates a space of calmness within you, even in the face of chaos. 2. Emotionally detach and take control. Emotional detachment is not about becoming cold or indifferent. It's about not letting your emotions control you. When you encounter stressful situations, emotions like anger, fear, or frustration can cloud your judgment. Train your mind to observe these emotions without becoming attached. Imagine you are watching your emotions as if they are on a screen in front of you. By viewing them from a distance, you give yourself the power to choose your response rather than reacting impulsively. This detachment allows you to stay calm, clear-headed, and in control. It's like being the calm eye in the middle of an emotional storm. The more you practice this, the more you gain mastery over your emotional world. 3. Reframe challenges as opportunities. Life is filled with challenges, but how you perceive them can drastically alter your state of mind. Instead of viewing obstacles as threats or sources of stress, reframe them as opportunities for growth and learning. When faced with a difficult situation, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can this make me stronger? By shifting your mindset in this way, you transform challenges into stepping stones, allowing you to remain calm and proactive rather than overwhelmed. This mental shift opens up possibilities where there once seemed to be only roadblocks. It turns stress into a catalyst for your personal evolution, helping you to approach life with a sense of curiosity rather than fear. 4. Focus on control, release the rest. Much of our stress comes from trying to control things that are beyond our power. Buddhism teaches the importance of focusing on what you can control and releasing your attachment to the rest. When you find yourself in a stressful situation, take a moment to identify what aspects are within your control. Direct your energy toward these elements and let go of the need to change what you cannot. This practice frees your mind from unnecessary worry and creates space for peace and clarity. It's like letting go of heavy baggage you've been carrying unnecessarily. This release allows you to use your energy more efficiently, fostering a sense of calm amidst uncertainty. 5. Master daily mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the here and now. It's easy to get lost in thoughts about the past or worries about the future, but these only serve to unsettle your mind. Incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine by paying full attention to whatever you are doing, whether it's eating, walking, or even washing dishes. When your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to the present. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to remain calm and centered, no matter what circumstances arise. Each mindful moment becomes a training ground for your mind, teaching it to find peace in the present. The more you practice, the more this calm presence becomes your natural state. 6. Visualize calm to conquer stress. Visualization is a powerful technique used in Buddhism to cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and tranquility. It is not just a fleeting mental escape. It's a practice of intentionally creating a mental environment that fosters calmness and serenity. When stress begins to creep in, take a moment to close your eyes and envision a place where you feel completely at ease and safe. This place could be a serene beach with the gentle sound of waves lapping against the shore, the sun warmly embracing your skin, and the fresh scent of salty sea air filling your lungs. Alternatively, it could be a quiet forest where the soft rustle of leaves in the wind, the occasional chirping of birds, and the cool, earthy aroma of the woods around you. The key is to choose a setting that resonates with you personally, a place that brings you an undeniable sense of peace. Now immerse yourself in this scene fully. Don't just see it, experience it with all your senses. Hear the subtle sounds that accompany this environment, like the rhythmic crashing of waves, the distant call of a bird, or the whisper of the wind through the trees. Feel the textures under your feet, whether it's the warm, grainy sand between your toes or the soft, mossy forest floor. Notice the temperature of the air and how it feels on your skin, whether it's the gentle warmth of the sun or the cool shade beneath a canopy of leaves. Take in the smells that fill the air, perhaps the salty tang of the ocean, the rich scent of pine needles, or the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers. Visualize every detail vividly, allowing yourself to become completely absorbed in this mental sanctuary. As you deepen this visualization, you'll notice a shift within your body and mind. Your breathing naturally slows down, your muscles begin to relax, and your heart rate steadies. This process triggers your body's relaxation response, helping to reduce the physical manifestations of stress, such as tension in your shoulders or a racing heartbeat. By transporting yourself to this mental retreat, you create a psychological distance from the stresses in your life. This distance allows your mind to reset, giving you the space to approach challenges with a clearer, calmer mindset. With consistent practice, this mental visualization becomes a powerful tool in your stress management arsenal. Simply recalling this peaceful imagery in moments of tension can trigger a calming response in your body, almost like pressing a mental reset button. You can use this technique anywhere, whether you're at work in a crowded space or lying awake at night. The beauty of this practice lies in its accessibility. Your mental sanctuary is always within reach, ready to offer you solace whenever life becomes too hectic. This place in your mind is not just an escape, but a reminder of the peace that resides within you, waiting to be tapped into whenever needed. 7. Create your calming ritual. Rituals have an incredible power to ground us and provide a sense of stability, especially in times of stress and uncertainty. In Buddhism, rituals are often used to cultivate mindfulness and bring the mind into a state of calm and focus. Creating your own calming ritual can act as personal anchor, helping you return to a state of tranquility whenever you feel overwhelmed. This ritual doesn't have to be elaborate. In fact, simplicity can often be more effective. The key is consistency and intention, making it a sacred practice that signals to your mind and body that it's time to shift into a calmer state. Your calming ritual can be anything that resonates with you and brings a sense of peace. For some, it might involve lighting a candle and watching the gentle flicker of its flame. As you do this, focus on the warmth and the soft light it casts, letting the glow soothe your senses. Others might find comfort in brewing a cup of tea, savoring the process from start to finish. Pay attention to the sound of the water boiling, the aroma of the tea leaves, and the warmth of the cup in your hands. This ritual can become a moment of mindfulness where every action is performed with full awareness and presence. Another effective calming ritual could be sitting quietly for a few minutes in meditation. You might choose a specific spot in your home that feels comforting and serene, a corner with a cushion, a spot by the window, or even a cozy chair. As you sit, close your eyes and focus on your breath, allowing your mind to settle. In this space, you might also incorporate elements such as soft music, gentle stretching, or repeating a calming mantra like, "I am at peace," or "This too shall pass." The important aspect of a calming ritual is that it becomes a consistent part of your routine, a safe haven you can return to whenever the chaos of life begins to encroach on your inner peace. Over time, this ritual becomes a powerful mental cue. Your mind starts to associate this ritual with calmness and safety, so much so that merely initiating the ritual can begin to soothe your nerves. It's like creating a mental pathway to tranquility. The more you walk this path, the more accessible it becomes. In moments of high stress, this ritual serves as a reset button, allowing you to break free from the grip of anxiety and return to a state of calm. This practice is not just about the ritual itself, but about the intention behind it. It's a way of telling yourself, "I am taking this time to care for my mental and emotional well-being." It becomes a moment of self-compassion and self-care, reminding you that amidst all the demands of daily life, you deserve moments of peace. By honoring this ritual, you cultivate a habit of returning to stillness, making calmness not just a fleeting state, but a part of your daily existence. 8. Build emotional resilience through acceptance. Emotional resilience is the ability to bounce back from life's challenges, and at the core of this resilience lies the principle of acceptance. In Buddhism, acceptance is seen as a powerful tool for cultivating inner peace. It is the practice of acknowledging reality as it is without resistance or judgment. This doesn't mean passively resigning to your circumstances or giving up on change. Instead, it means recognizing the situation, emotions or challenges in front of you without letting them disrupt your inner calm. Acceptance is about facing the truth of the moment with openness rather than allowing it to cause internal conflict. Life is inherently unpredictable. No matter how much we try to plan or control our circumstances, things will not always go as we hope. This is where acceptance becomes essential. When you embrace the reality that some things are beyond your control, you free yourself from the futile struggle against them. Imagine you're caught in a storm. Fighting against the wind and rain only exhausts you while seeking shelter, and accepting the storm's presence allows you to conserve your energy and find peace. Acceptance is your mental shelter. It's the understanding that while you may not control the storm, you can control how you respond to it. Building emotional resilience through acceptance starts with acknowledging your emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. When you face a difficult situation, rather than immediately reacting or suppressing your feelings, take a moment to simply observe them. Notice what you're feeling, whether it's anger, sadness, fear, or frustration, and allow yourself to experience these emotions without judgment. Acknowledge them as a natural part of being human. By accepting your emotions as they are, you create a mental space where you can process them healthily rather than letting them control you. This practice helps you develop a more balanced emotional response over time. Acceptance also involves letting go of the need for things to always go a certain way. Often, our suffering comes from clinging to how we think things should be instead of seeing them as they are. When we become attached to specific outcomes, we set ourselves up for disappointment and inner turmoil when reality does not match our expectations. By practicing acceptance, you learn to let go of these rigid expectations. Instead of resisting what is happening, you adapt and flow with life's circumstances. This doesn't mean you don't strive for positive change or improvement. It means you do so with a flexible mindset, understanding that life is a series of unpredictable events. Acceptance extends to the understanding that pain and suffering are part of the human experience. In Buddhism, this concept is encapsulated in the Four Noble Truths, which acknowledge that suffering is an inherent part of life. By accepting this truth, you can find a sense of peace, even in the midst of hardship. You realize that experiencing pain does not mean something is wrong with you or your life. It's simply a part of the journey. This understanding allows you to face challenges with a sense of grace and strength, rather than feeling defeated by them. Acceptance is not about complacency. It's about recognizing what is within your control and what is not, and responding to life's challenges with wisdom and equanimity. It empowers you to act from a place of calm and clarity, rather than from a state of emotional reactivity. For instance, if you encounter a setback, instead of dwelling on the unfairness of the situation or being paralyzed by disappointment, you can accept the reality of what has happened. From this place of acceptance, you can then decide on the best course of action moving forward. This proactive approach enables you to navigate life's ups and downs with a resilient spirit. Incorporating acceptance into your daily life builds a strong foundation of emotional resilience. When faced with difficulties, remind yourself that resisting the reality of the situation only adds to your suffering. Instead, take a deep breath and accept the moment as it is. With practice, you will find that this acceptance becomes second nature, allowing you to maintain your inner calm even in the most challenging circumstances. Acceptance transforms your relationship with life's struggles, turning them into opportunities for growth and deeper understanding. By practicing acceptance, you create a mental and emotional environment where peace can flourish regardless of external circumstances. This inner peace is the essence of emotional resilience. It means that while life may throw storms your way, you have cultivated the strength to stand firm, to bend without breaking, and to remain grounded amidst it all. Through acceptance, you become like the calm, deep ocean, steady and serene, even when the surface is turbulent. 9. Practice mindfulness. Every day. Mindfulness means being completely aware of the present moment, experiencing life as it happens without judgment or distractions. In Buddhism, mindfulness is a key practice to develop a calm and peaceful mind. It's about focusing fully on what you're doing, whether it's enjoying the flavor of your tea, feeling the rhythm of your breath, or understanding your emotions during a tough conversation. By training your mind to stay in the now, you can reduce the stress that comes from worrying about the future or lingering on the past. Mindfulness starts with simple, intentional steps. Spend a few minutes each day practicing mindfulness meditation. Find a quiet spot, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. Pay attention to how the air feels as it moves in and out of your body. If thoughts come up, don't engage with them, just acknowledge them, and gently guide your focus back to your breath. Redirecting your focus trains your mind to observe your thoughts and feelings without letting them take over. With practice, this helps you stay calm and grounded, even when life feels overwhelming. Mindfulness isn't just about meditation, it's a way of living that you can bring into every part of your day. For example, when you eat with full awareness. Notice the texture, taste, and smell of every bite. Look at the vibrant colors on your plate and feel the sensation of chewing and swallowing. When you walk, pay attention to how your feet connect with the ground, the rhythm of your steps, and the movement of your body. Even simple chores, like washing dishes or brushing your teeth, can become moments of mindfulness when you focus fully on the task at hand. When you fully immerse yourself in these activities, they stop being routine chores and become moments of peaceful awareness. Practicing mindfulness helps you step away from automatic reactions that often cause stress. For instance, in a stressful work situation, instead of instantly reacting with frustration or worry, mindfulness helps you pause and notice your inner response. You become aware of the tightness in your body, the rapid flow of thoughts, and the emotions surfacing. This awareness creates a small but powerful gap between what happens and how you react. In this pause, you find the chance to respond calmly instead of being controlled by automatic reactions. With regular mindfulness practice, you start to recognize patterns in your thoughts and actions. You may notice how often your mind drifts into negativity or which situations trigger your stress. By becoming aware of these habits, you can choose healthier and more thoughtful ways to respond. For example, if you find yourself worrying about things you can't control, mindfulness allows you to gently bring your focus back to the present moment. This simple shift helps to ease anxiety and makes it easier to handle challenges with clarity and calmness. Mindfulness also strengthens your connection to the present, letting you experience life more deeply. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to go through life on autopilot, missing the little joys around you. Practicing mindfulness teaches you to slow down and cherish simple moments, like feeling the sun's warmth on your skin, listening to the gentle sound of rain, or sharing quiet time with someone you care about. These small moments bring a sense of peace and balance amidst life's challenges. Mindfulness also nurtures self-compassion. As you grow more aware of your thoughts and emotions, you learn to respond to yourself with kindness and patience rather than harsh judgment. When you face struggles or make mistakes, mindfulness helps you accept these moments with understanding instead of self-criticism. Instead of being overwhelmed by negative self-talk, mindfulness helps you remind yourself that it's okay to feel what you're feeling, and that being human means experiencing a range of emotions. This gentle and understanding approach creates a sense of calm and acceptance within, easing the mental stress that often comes with challenging situations. Adding mindfulness to your daily life doesn't require big changes. It could be as simple as starting your morning with a few deep breaths, taking a mindful walk during your lunch break, or dedicating a few minutes to meditation before bed. The secret lies in consistency and intention. With regular practice, mindfulness becomes second nature, a mental tool you can rely on to stay calm, even in chaos. By embracing these 8 powerful lessons, you can train your mind to remain steady and composed in any circumstance. Calmness isn't a final goal, but a skill that grows stronger with practice. As you make these teachings a part of your life, you'll discover an inner peace that stays with you, no matter what challenges come your way. If you found these lessons valuable, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights on mindful living. Until next time, embrace your calm and live fully present.